Hear ye, my fellow bros and sisters in Christ. Listen, if you don't have the YouVersion Bible app, I don't know what you're doing with your life. In fact, just pause this video right now before you continue. Go and download it, then come back so we can talk one-on-one.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Adela. If this is the kind of content that you like to see, remember to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Okay, so I know I'm probably really late to the party, but I just discovered the plans section in the YouVersion app. Not just discovered a month ago, but just discovered this year, kind of just discovered. I've had the YouVersion Bible app for the longest time, but I just never really took my time, exploring the app and everything. But I was kind of at a point where reading the Bible was such a struggle. And when I spoke to my mentor, she was like, oh, why don't you just, you can do devotionals and that kind of thing. And I was like, hold up.
Which one is that one?
There are devotionals on YouVersion Bible app. And honestly, it has changed my spiritual game for the better. This video isn't sponsored, but I really felt inspired and compelled to just share with you the 5 YouVersion Bible plans that have really helped me in my spiritual life. These Bible plans are really great if there are certain spiritual needs that you want fulfilled, if there's a certain goal that you want to reach. If you're also just looking for something to read, then just keep on watching. So the first plan is Claim Your Crown by Tara Lynn St. Elian or Elian, not too sure how you pronounce it. But this Bible plan is all about identity. It's all about self-worth, and it's honestly amazing. I really enjoyed reading this. It kept on coming up in my suggestions, and for some reason I just never wanted to click on it, but it's one of the newer plans on the app and it's honestly amazing. So if you're someone who's wanting to understand your identity in Christ, but even just your identity as a person, but also if you're struggling with self-worth and just accepting yourself or accepting God's grace towards your life, this plan is amazing and I urge you to try it. The second one is called Fearless in Battle by Rajiv Cheldarai. It's another great plan that I thoroughly enjoyed. I've actually read it 3 times already, and this is for anyone who is struggling with fear or even just struggling to have faith. This is an amazing Bible plan, and she shares her story and her journey about how she came to understand the whole idea of faith and how she puts it into practice, and also it has some practical aspects to it, so it's amazing. So if this is something that you're interested in, if faith and fear is something that you're trying to understand, of all the plans that I have read about fear and faith, I would rank this one the first, at least thus far. The third plan that I want to recommend for you is by Andy Stanley, called Enemies of the Heart, and it is amazing. It's a 5-day plan that basically talks about the different things that affect us emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, and just go and read it. I don't even want to preempt. There's nothing more that I can say, but it's honestly amazing. Let me know what you think. Also, if you do try it, if you have read it, let me know what you think about it. The fourth one is Listening to God by Amy Groeschel. I don't even know why I didn't put this one first, because this was, I think, one of the first plans that I read this year, and it is amazing. She basically talks about distinguishing God's voice from everybody else's. One of my spiritual goals for the year, actually my main one, was to be able to discern God's voice, to be able to tell that God is speaking to me, and mostly because at this stage in my life there are a lot of big decisions that I'm having to make, and I really wanted to be able to get to a point where I am able to distinguish God's voice from everybody else's, I searched for topics around listening to God and just hearing God's voice, and this one came up, and I read about 4 of them, but this one really stood out for me, and I would really recommend it if this is something that may also be your spiritual goal, but if it's also something that you're just keen on or interested in, I would highly recommend this. This is actually the number 1. I don't know why I put it as the 4th one, but it's honestly amazing, and I really hope that you enjoyed and will be blessed and your life and spiritual life transformed. And then the last one is what to do when envy steals your joy. Need I say more? Honestly, this one basically tackles envy and issues of comparison, and it is so good. The author talks about the root of envy and where it comes from and the different reasons why we compare ourselves to others, but also how to overcome that. And it's so amazing, so simply written, it's practical, it's just transformational. So again, all the plans that I have talked about will be in the description box below. So if you do want to try it, please do let me know what you think about it. I personally enjoyed them, and I have read them at least more than once, and I would really like to hear your thoughts on them. Also, if you would like me to recommend to you any other plans around certain themes, because I read a lot of plans, if you'd like any more recommendations, please let me know. I can post them on IG. I can make another video like this, talking about more of them and like theme them or like group them. I would love to do that. Also, if you have any recommendations that you would like me to try and maybe review, and maybe we can just have a conversation around it, then let me know. But these are the 5 that I would highly recommend, and I really hope that you do enjoy them if you haven't already tried them. Thank you again for clicking to watch this video. I really hope that this video has been helpful and insightful, and I hope to see you next time. Remember to subscribe. Bye.